and today I am kayaking on a stand-up paddleboard that is also a kayak, a single kayak or a tandem kayak. So today I am with my friend Amber, and she is tandem kayaking with me today. I'm actually standing up the kayak just to prove that I can, and it's super fun. We will be kayaking mostly sitting down, you know how you kayak. But this is made by Isle, and last year they sent me a sample of their kayak to try out, and this year I'm getting to try out the pro version, which is supposed to be 300% more rigid than a regular inflatable kayak. So far I can tell you it feels so secure. It did take about 26 minutes to inflate, to get set up, to get down at the dock. We are gonna try it out today and kind of see what it's like to paddle on this lake in tandem. I don't usually like to tandem kayak, so we'll see if we're still friends at the end of this. We can also do stand-up paddleboard on it. So, and again, this is a sample, again, that Isle sent me to try out. And so we're gonna enjoy it today and try it for a couple paddles, and then I'll give you my thoughts. All right, come join us. So we are just paddling away. So far, it's pretty fun. We do have to like call out like left and right when we're paddling so we don't hit paddles. But it's pretty nice. I have my feet in the water. The water is as warm as the outside, which is a little crazy. So I don't know that I love the water being that warm. It's a little, I don't know, warm. It is 106 degrees. 106 degrees right now. That is what my temperature reader of right this moment where we are, 106. Let's just stew in that for a minute. 106 degrees. This is a nice stable boat, and just a nice relaxing paddle. It's something where if you just want to like have a chill paddle, this would be the perfect vessel for that. If you want to really like have a power stroke, you're not going to go anywhere fast in this, but if you want to just enjoy the water, this is the one for you. So I did put my footrest back here just to store it, but I really don't think the footrests are super necessary, as there's plenty of places to put your feet. So we're going to take her footrest off and like play around with the configuration, because it's called the Switch Pro, which means you can kind of switch up the seats and kind of move around as you're paddling. This is the nice thing about stand-up paddleboard, is that you can lay on them, but not in the bright sun. Let's get to some shade. You can also do yoga on this, which is cool. So I might do some yoga. It's only 99 degrees now, so it's basically paradise.
Under the cypress.
Under the cypress. That didn't even go down that much. 98, oh my gosh. There's a little breeze, which is nice. And we both made it. We're standing up on the paddleboard just to see if we could. How do you feel?
It was a little unbalanced at first, but starting to get used to it.
You just kind of get a good center of gravity, like really plant your feet, and then just kind of move with it. Pretty fun.
Yeah.
I didn't bring the stand-up paddleboard paddle, so I'm just using the kayak paddle, which is obviously not ideal, but we just kind of did it just to see if we could, and it's fun. We'll go back to the seats now. And we made it back down! Woo-hoo. Snack time! Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. And now we have switched to see, because it's called the Switch. We switched seats, which was a challenge in itself, but we did it without falling over. And now I'm in the front and Amber is in the back. What do you think of the back?
So far, so good.
And the front so far is fun. I've paddled a little bit, and it's fun. So yeah, we're gonna head back and just continue to enjoy the 109 degree weather. We very much enjoyed our time trying out the Switch Pro. It was very hot, as I mentioned many times in the video, so we did not make an ending, but I wanted to give a couple final thoughts on this. Now, I have tried the Switch and the Switch Pro now, and I can tell you they felt very similar in their performance. The Switch Pro definitely was a little bit stronger, although it would be easier to test that out if I had both of them at the same time. Now, the Switch Pro is actually made to work with a motor, so you can buy a motor separately to go with this, which I think is a very big reason to get the Pro if you are going to be also purchasing the motor. Now, this is a very versatile boat. If you don't know exactly how you're going to want to paddle, this is a great boat because you have a lot of options. You can stand-up paddleboard, you can single kayak, you can tandem kayak, you could do yoga on this. So there's a lot of options with this particular board if you want that versatility. Now, I personally don't love inflatable boats because they take time to inflate and the inflator can be loud. This one didn't come with a power inflator. It just came with hand pumps, and I am too old to hand pump anything, I have decided. So I always use an electric motor, but they do sell electric motors, so that's definitely something to consider getting. And I did notice with this, just like with most of the inflatables I've tried, it's hard to get it back in the bag. I do think this one was a little bit harder to put in the bag than the Switch, and it probably is because this one is so much more rigid, so it doesn't fold as well as the Switch did. Now, I am going to try to take this out a couple more times and give a full review of my thoughts after using it a handful of times. But just for my initial paddle with Amber, it was fun. It was enjoyable. You won't get anywhere fast with this, but it is nice and it doesn't take up a lot of space. So something to consider if you are a fan of inflatables. Thanks for joining and have a great day.